So it's like, were you really initially happy before? Because if you were ecstatic, if you were a 10 out of 10 with your life, you probably wouldn't have flipped out over that little thing. But because you have all these little things bubbling and surfacing, it's like it's like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, of course.
It's like everything seems normal. Someone says something, you're like, shut the fuck. It's like when why are you breathing so loud?
Yeah, there's definitely an element of that. But then it also goes further with even really big things. So say a death. Like, how do you react in that moment of death? A parent's dying. Okay, like being stoic would then be like, wow, like what an amazing life they lived. I'm so grateful to have been a part of that life and do this, and I'm so grateful for them raising me, for sacrificing for this. And it wouldn't be sadness; it would be happiness for the life they lived, rather than sadness for the death of them right now. So that's how, like, the other extreme to it is. No matter whether your life is good or bad at any moment, it's just is. That's effectively what it is, what Stoicism is, or Stoicism. How do you say it?
Stoicism.
Stoicism is effectively that.
Okay. I'll give you a different example with the car situation.
But it's still a very good example, what you gave.
Yeah, so that's one side. So
yeah, because there is a huge element of that.
It's inside, you were already, on an unconscious level, you were already bothered.
Yeah.
But then flip the script, okay? You're driving, normal day. Someone comes, almost hits you. You're like, fuck, hey, and you flip, right? Hey, fucking idiot, blah, blah, blah. You don't know how to drive. Of course, woman driver.
Of course.
Right? Sorry, ladies.
It's
but
all Robbie, by the way.
Let me flip the script for a second. So now, right then, there and then, you're angry as fuck. Yeah, you're like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You almost ran me off the road.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. And then what if you find out that that lady was, going through a divorce, had a dying parent, was driving home, her kid was choking on something in the back, and all she was trying to do was help the kid, and she almost knocked you off the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Instantly,
it's gone as well.
All of a sudden you're like, oh fuck, man.
I feel bad.
Yeah, like it's
right.
You're almost empathetic.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, what changes? The thing's still the same. She almost cut you off you know what I mean?
Exactly right.
So it's like, what changed?
Nothing's changed.
Context.
It's your reaction. Yeah, context, but also your reaction should, regardless of what's happening in that car, that's why there's no point reacting to it in such a negative way.
Yeah, because
there's 1,001 things that could be that reason why they're acting that way.
Yes, so point.
So it's trying to be, you said just about a happiness. I'm sure that Stoics aren't overly happy about things as well, because I'm sure it would work the other way. Why? Because if you imply that you're so happy, with happiness is also sadness. So you're going to have one or the other. Now, you could be just content and understanding this is a great day, or this is how life should be. You know what I mean? So there's got to be that, I don't like using the word balance, but it's almost that and this is why people would probably think that a Stoic is unemotional, because they don't react in the happy, they don't react in the sad.
Okay, so let me give you, so I guess the point I was trying to get across, long story short, with that example is you can control how you feel with your thoughts alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that example of both situations, all of a sudden your thing changed either because of how you were feeling before it, or the context you got after it when you found out that her baby was choking, whatever it might be. So you can control how you feel, and if you're listening to this, you probably had two very different emotional experiences, or you're probably still flipping out now because you just had someone cut you off.
Yeah.
But
you're bang on.
Yeah, you probably had a completely different emotional experience based on additional context that was added to the situation.
Yeah. And I gave a very similar example at the training as well. It was like, okay, so let's just pretend I had a petty cash tin downstairs, had $500 in it. Okay, and I've got Simon's come down. I've got it on camera. He's taken $500 out of the tin. All right, I'll go and so I've seen the footage,
petty
everything.
Cash, 500.
Yeah,
that's.
Don't fuck around. Milk's expensive.
Milk's
you ever bought milk before? Fuck.
How much? Here's $1,000. Is this enough?
And you see that he's taken the $500, red-handed, caught on camera. Now, your reaction could be, fuck, I can't believe it. You call the police, you call this person, you publicly humiliate him, you press charges, you do everything. And then, as you said, later you find out, well, his kid's dying of cancer and he's just trying to get money from anywhere, any means possible, right? And then again, instantly you're like that. Whereas if you were looking back at it and going, well, hang on, why would he do something like that? He's never done anything like that before. What's the go? You could speak to us, say, sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm just going through this. So, mate, how much do you need? Here, take it. Just take 10 grand. When you have the money, pay me back. Or pay me back $1,000 a month, whatever it is.
What would you do if someone stole from work?
Oh, I'd get them in. I'd pull them up with it. I probably wouldn't, because I know everyone and have a very good relationship with everyone straight up. I'd be like, what's going on? Like, what have you done? You know? And then if they've got no reason for it, I'd be like, mate, like, you're fired. And depending how bad it was, like if we're talking, they stole a drill or, I don't know, $500 out of the petty cash tin, yeah, I'd probably fire them. If it was for no good reason other than them being greedy, malicious, doing the wrong thing,
I
they'd
think
be
you have
gone.
to fire
Yeah, like I'm not going to accept that standard.
Yeah, no way. And that's like, I heard this thing the other day, and there was someone saying, that's not the first time they stole. That's the first time you caught them.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
That's right. They could be stealing in other ways.
Yeah.
They go home early every day at 2:00.
yeah, and it's like stealing time.
I'm paying you for that time.
100%, yeah. Or they're taking something else, or they'll steal from you at a later point, or whatever it might be. Yeah. So, okay. So going back to the Stoicism thing, this just kind of, my thought just crept in then. When you said the whole thing around, you know, it's about, would you say emotional regulation?
Control. Yeah.
To regulate something is to kind of.
Yeah, control it.
Yeah. But you know, so you said you don't get as happy either?
I would say so. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
From, if you're going to be stoic, like why would you'd be unemotional with happiness, but you'd also be unemotional with sadness or pressure, but then you would also be not unemotional, I shouldn't use that word, but neutral with happiness and ecstatic things happening as well.
Okay, so then would you, to flip the script now, is that like the person who lives the average life?
No. Well, how is that average? Like in what way?
So the person who lives the average life doesn't experience the highs of highs, but doesn't experience the lows of lows. They kind of go through you know, everything's kind of okay. They got their salary, they're going to get their paycheck or their
I think that can definitely play into it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's like you're unemotional. Why be ambitious? Like, I've got a car. Great. I've also got a car.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
like, yeah, my car. And it's like, I've got a greater car.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
That's fantastic.
I've got a worse car. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sure there is a level of that too. For
Yeah,
sure. That kind of has to be. If you're going to take it to that extreme.
Yeah. It's
going
like
to-
you're flipping the
Yeah,
script.
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
It's like, okay. I've always thought of Stoicism as a good thing.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? Judging from afar. But then if you look at it like that, based on what you said, and it's kind of like emotional regulation, and I share this example of like, cool, man, you can live two lives. You can live a life where you have the highs of the highs, and part of that, you know, if the roller coaster goes up, it's got to come down.
Yeah, correct.
So you're going to get the lows of the lows as well, and you get to experience that life.
Mm-hmm.
Or you get to experience a life where it's like everything's kind of handy dandy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, which one do you want to experience?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a great example you gave. I think you've given that example before, but even now, it's such a great one. And which one would you pick?
Yeah, you want to experience. I would experience the highs and lows. It's like, fuck it, I'm going on the ride. Do I want to go on the ride that goes straight and slow the whole time?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but then that's the complete opposite of Stoicism.
Mm.
I just fucked this whole podcast.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys. That was a great episode.
Yep.
See
So
you next week.
don't be a stoic.
But see, I think I'd like to pick the parts of it.
Yeah, look,
Right, and I just like to embrace it on one side of the things. You know, try not to, and don't get me wrong, guys, like, fuck, I'd lose my shit sometimes on stupid stuff or things upset me, right? More than they should. But, you know, recently I was going through a difficult shit in my head with things going on outside of work. And then I was like, coming back to that point just helped me get through it. I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad, right? The closest 10 people to me in this world are happy, are healthy, are fucking all right. You're doing all right, bro. Like, get moving. And it was that reframe that helped me get through that moment, which was, again, a level of being stoic. But I think you can, like with anything, you can pick the good parts of it.
do you think it is it, maybe we're looking at it wrong.
Mm.
And maybe this is like, is it suppressing emotions?
Yeah, I think it can have that effect for sure. I think it can suppress.
Is it suppressing emotions, or is it suppressing emotional behavior?
I think it's that one.
Do you
It's
know what
the
I'm saying?
emotion. Yeah, it's the behavior.
It's like
that's
it's not
the
like
emotional behavior.
you don't feel it, but it's like you don't act on it.
Correct. 100%. That's exactly what it is.
Okay, save the podcast.
Yeah, keep
Right,
listening.
Keep
we're
listening.
back. We're back. No, that's exactly what it is. It has to be that because you can still feel it, right? But just wait that 30 seconds and what's your behavior going to be as a result of that emotion? For sure.
Yeah, because then it's like, okay, then I don't go and flip out when the person cuts me off. I kind of just take it in for a moment, and then down the road I say, "Fuck that guy."
But you know, that's funny. Like just with that, that is something I do now.
What?
Just flip later. No.
Oh yeah, just
No. But if something happens to me on the road these days, I tend to just giggle and think about that. Just, no, it's all right, man. First time driving?
yeah.
Must be your first.
See someone
Must
do
be your
something,
first
you're like,
time.
man, you got.
Come on, man. Yeah. What are you doing? So I kind of giggle
yeah.
at myself now. I actually don't ever get because I used to be on the blower, man. I used to be on the horn.
Oh really?
I'd be on the horn all the time.
The only time I beep,
and then
the only
finger
time-
out the window, just like
Oh, yeah.
swearing at myself in the car. Like that's guys. Even if I didn't get on the horn and you're just swearing, that guy can't hear you. Like he is not upset or she is not upset by anything you are doing or saying, but you are in your own little bubble in your cocoon of your car. You're the one feeling that anger and emotion and all that sort of shit. You're suffering. They're not.
You would do that?
I would back in the past. Yeah. As in I'd be abusing people in the car.
Okay, yeah. I've never been a huge even beeping the whole like when someone does something, unless they're like about to hit me, I won't beep.
Yeah.
Like even if they do the worst thing ever, I'll just look and shake my head. Like, man, well, hopefully you don't hit anyone, hurt yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Women, huh?
No. You keep going back. It's like you want to get cancelled.
It's fun.
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.